viewers, today we are going to check how the callable statement works, right? The statement and the prepared statement, there is another statement which is the callable statement, which is used to call the procedures or functions that we have with Oracle or our RDBMS. It is a way to distinguish your business logic from the application logic. We can have business logic on the database by the use of stored procedures and functions. Stored procedure and a function જે આપણા બિઝનેસ લોજિક જે કહેવાય એને આપણે ડેટાબેઝમાં અલગ બનાવી નાખીએ એનાથી બી ઓવરઓલ જે આપણું પરફોર્મન્સ જે છે એક્ઝિક્યુશન એ બી બેટર થશે બિકોઝ procedures and functions are pre-compiled. For example, we need to retrieve the age of a student on the basis of a birth date. So what we can do here, when we create a function or a procedure that receives the date as an input and returns the age of the student as an output. So herein we are supposed to define two parameters. One is the input parameter, which is to be set from the Java file, and one which is the output parameter, which is to be returned by our Oracle procedure. So before going into the example, let's see the input parameter and the output parameter. So there are three types of parameters that one may define in the procedure and functions. First is the in parameter, which contains the data which is passed to the procedure, which is generally being passed from a Java code. Then we have an out parameter. It is the value written by the procedure. The result parameter must be registered as an out parameter within Java only, but it is the parameter to be written by the Oracle. Oracle જે છે આ parameter return કરશે. And third type of parameter જે છે in out હોઈ શકે. Means one can have in parameter, one can have out parameter, or one can have in out parameter which can perform both of the tasks. જાવાના ફાઇલની અંદરથી એ ડેટા એટલે કે કોઈ પેરામીટર જે છે સેટ બી થશે એની અંદર અને ઓરેકલમાંથી કોઈ વેલ્યુ એ જે છે એ હોલ્ડ કરીને રિટર્ન બી કરશે. સો ઇટ કેન બી યુઝ ફોર બોથ પર્પસ ઇનપુટ એન્ડ આઉટપુટ. In parameters values are set using the set methods in Java. જાવાના કોડની અંદર આપણે જેમ પ્રિપેર્ડ સ્ટેટમેન્ટમાં વેલ્યુ સેટ કરીએ છીએ, લાઇકવાઇઝ we can set the values using setter methods from the callable statement. Out parameter means before we have the values from the out parameter, which is written by the Oracle procedure, we need this out parameter to be registered. So out parameter must be registered prior to the execution of the stored procedure, and their values have to be retrieved with the help of get methods. So parameters which are out has to be retrieved using get methods. So let's see how to have the reference of a callable statement, right? One can use prepare call method of connection interface object for the callable statement like this. This is the syntax, the callable statement. Return करसे prepare call method of the connection, wherein you should have the valid SQL statement which will be referring to a procedure name. The callable statement, this is the object name, this is a valid connection object, and here is the method prepare call. Herein one can have SQL like call in the curly braces, the procedure name, and the set of parameters in the form of the placeholders. So before we go to the Java side for calling the procedure, we should have valid procedures. So let's define or have few of the example of procedure that one may create in the Oracle. Then we will try to call this procedure in Java. So here is the example of a search student procedure. This is the syntax for creating procedure, create or plus procedure, search student. And these are the two parameters. This is parameter number 1 and this is parameter number 2. This is in parameter and this is out parameter. This is the parameter name stno, which is in parameter of number type. This is the another parameter which is going to be an out parameter of character type. Is begin અહીંથી આ પ્રોસિજર છે શરૂ થાય છે Now what is there inside the procedure? Select S name. Now S name is a field which belongs to the student table, right? So it is going to return the S name from here into st name, which is the out parameter here. From this table where SNO, this is my let's say this is SNO and this is S name, is equal to STNO, which is the parameter that the Java file has sent while calling the procedure. So in this procedure, the student name will be written by this select statement, for which the student number is STNO, and in this way the procedure ends. Now this is the another example for inserting student data in student table, right? So create or replace procedure. Again, the procedure name is insert student. Herein I have three parameters: p underscore SNO, p underscore SName, and p underscore SCD of input type. This parameter types are defined by the percentage type. See, I don't remember, or I need the data type which of specific column type. So in PL SQL, one can specify the type like this: student dot SNO and percentage type. So whatever the data type for this SNO will be assigned to this PSNO. Same thing will be there for the name and SCD. So these are the three parameters which will be used while executing the insert student for inserting student data. And what is going to be the query? How we are going to manipulate this parameter here? Insert into student, and these are the three parameters. Sorry, these are the three fields, columns that we have in student table. So I'm specifying the column in insert query, and in the values part I'm specifying the parameter name, the p underscore SNO, p underscore SName, and p underscore SCD. These three parameters will be passed by will be set by the user from Java's file while calling this insert student. So in this way one can use the percentage types for setting the parameter and inserting them into the student table. Now let's see how to call this procedure from Java side. Let's say string SQL is equal to, see, while calling a procedure you need to mention them in curly braces. Then call is the keyword to be used and the procedure name, and these are the two parameters that which is replaced by the question mark, the placeholders. So here is the way callable statement cstmt is equal to connection dot prepare call. यहाँ SQL નું નામ આપી દેવાનું. Now first parameter in our procedure is in, and the second is an out parameter. So in Java's file, Java નો કોડ જે છે જો કંઈક જ્યારે આપણે લખી ત્યારે we need to register this out parameter. See, we have another procedure. This is for procedure number 1, in which we have two parameters, in and out. The other procedure that we have for inserting students એમાં 3 parameters છે. This might be the way to use this parameter. The string SQL call insert student, question mark, and question mark, and the statement is defined. Again, all question mark here are the in parameters. Now let's see how to set in parameters. See, in parameter is replaced by the placeholders, which is question mark. It is used for setting the values. Generally in parameters ની અંદર value set કરવાની હોય, like this. The prepared statement dot set int, right? here આપણે position અહીં આપવાની હોય parameter ની, and here is the values to be set. For example, cstmt dot set int, this is the parameter number and this is going to be the value. So in this way one can set int parameter. Let's say we have the second variable, the second parameter, so one can specify second. It is of string, so one can specify set string over here, cstmt dot set string, the column number and the value. So let's see how to use out parameters, which are there with our procedure. The out parameter is to be registered with a specific data type before executing it, and And what is going to be the method to register them? The register out parameter. The valid callable statement object name dot register out parameter. Again, herein one can specify the position and the data types, right? So it has two parameters, and this might be the example for it. Register out parameter. આપણે એઝ્યુમ કરીએ છીએ કે બીજું જે પેરામીટર જે છે એ આઉટ પેરામીટર છે, એટલે અહીંયા અમે પોઝિશન આપેલી છે. એન્ડ હિયર ઇન one can specify the name constants given by Java, which is types dot char. બીજી કોઈ valid data type હોય તો types dot કરી one specify end date or any other data type which is supported by types class. So that's it. Thanks for watching my video. Ask your questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for latest video notification.